Our heart beats 100,000 times a day, due to which 10,000 liters of blood travels in our body. Our blood vessels, if put together, are nearly 100,000 kilometers long. To make you imagine that, it is equal to 2.5 trips around the earth. One wonders, can all this happen in a single human being on its own? All these wonders don't end here. Let's look at our kidneys. They clean your blood around 25 times a day. We are aware of the regular cost of one dialysis, which is one time cleaning of the blood, which will cost you 10,000 rupees. Just imagine that a job worth more than 100,000 rupees is done effortlessly and freely by our kidneys every single day. Our lungs inhale and exhale 23,000 times in a day. With every single inhalation, the oxygen is absorbed and it reaches every single cell. And do you know how many cells a living body has? It has 100 trillion cells. That is 1,000 billion. To make you imagine, let's explain with an example given by a scientist. He says, imagine we have 30 countries similar to England, and all those are full of trees. Each tree having 100,000 leaves. So all these leaves in these 30 countries would add up to 100 trillion. Now you can imagine how many living cells supply oxygen to the body. Each cell being a perfect factory with its ability to generate energy and provide support to the body. So is this complex system working on its own? Let's observe our eyes now. We blink 12,000 times every day with our eyes. If we rub our hands together the same number of times, our skin will tear off. The human eye is even more fragile than your hands. However, the special liquid between our eyelids protects our skin from harm. The liquid is so balanced that it prevents tears from continuously dripping from our eyes. Similarly, the saliva in our throat is also in a specific balanced quantity, such that it prevents our throat from drying up or our mouth from continuously dripping. So is this perfect balance maintaining itself on its own? If we consciously blinked 12,000 times with our eyes, we would get tired. But all these creations don't need our command, as they have already been planned with the finest detail. Many other astonishing things also amaze the human mind, such as how materials like nails and hair can grow out of the flesh, how teeth grow to a specific limit but nails don't, and how hair in different parts of our body grow to different limits. All this makes us wonder if someone is ensuring the perfect balance, or is it happening on its own? Finally, let's talk about our body's most complicated instrument, the brain. Our brain has 10 billion cells and 100 trillion connections equivalent to the number of cells in the human body. Even if a single connection is disturbed, our brains cannot work. In 1 minute, 1 million chain reactions occur in the brain, enabling it to function properly. These reactions ensure that our 5 senses and nervous system work accurately. So one ponders, are all these specific features designed on their own? Then one reflects on the reproductive system. A single drop of semen has 12 million sperms present in it. Just imagine, a single drop has the power to reproduce 12 million human beings. From these 12 million sperms, only one gets guided to the mother's ovary, where it fertilizes it. Even if the whole universe creations gathered together to create a child, would they be able to make it? Then how can it happen on its own? How is this world working in perfect harmony on its own? All this contemplation points us towards one super controlling authority who has designed this universe with perfect details, and that authority is Allah.